Is there water in Death Valley? When you think of Death Valley, the first image that comes to mind might be vast stretches of dry, cracked earth. But is there actually water in this famous national park? The answer is yes, but it is quite limited and mostly hidden beneath the surface. Death Valley is known as one of the hottest and driest places in North America, receiving less than 2 inches of rain each year. Despite this extreme dryness, there are some fascinating water sources in the park. First, let's talk about groundwater and springs. Death Valley has underground water sources that feed springs scattered throughout the area. These springs releases groundwater that comes from deep aquifers in the surrounding mountains. For instance, Furnace Creek and Grapevine Springs are two locations where you can find significant water flow. This groundwater supports some of the limited vegetation and wildlife in the valley. Now, surface water is extremely rare in Death Valley. However, after rare rain events, you might see temporary lakes or pools. A great example is Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in North America at 282 feet below sea level. Normally, it is a dry salt flat, but after rain, it can hold shallow water. This is a unique site for visitors, especially families looking for memorable experiences. It is also important to note that some natural springs provide water that is not safe for drinking. This water is used in managed ways, like irrigation and maintaining golf course ponds at places such as the Oasis at Death Valley. This water eventually returns to the natural watershed, helping to sustain the desert ecosystem. For families planning a trip to Death Valley, knowing that there is water, mostly underground or in rare surface forms, can make the experience even more interesting. When visiting, families can explore areas like Badwater Basin to see the salt flats and occasional water pools. They can also visit springs and learn how water shapes this unique desert environment. However, it is essential for families to bring plenty of their own drinking water. Natural water sources are limited and not safe to drink. Planning ahead is key to ensuring a fun and safe family vacation in this remarkable national park. So, while Death Valley may seem mostly dry, it does have hidden water sources that support life in this extraordinary setting.